learning new information right now on how thieves were able to steal at least $50,000 in merchandise from an area retailer.
Now, this case actually stretches from Greenhills to Westwood, and police say it is a reminder to all merchants out there just to be careful in handling any credit cards. 9 on your side's Tom McKee is live in Greenhills with how the scheme worked out. Tom?
Well, this happened over the past 3 days at Bargains and Buyouts, which sells furniture and other items. Basically, police say the crooks bought large amounts of merchandise with credit cards and then schemed to convince the store employees to override bank safety guidelines. How did someone manage to charge over $50,000 in merchandise from Bargains and Buyouts stores in Greenhills and Westwood? Greenhills Police Chief Neil Fertelman says investigators are piecing that together right now.
We believe that these suspects were going into businesses with credit cards that they had bought that had not been loaded with any value on them.
Because the amounts charged were over $5,000, the cards with chips wouldn't work, so a bank authorization code was needed. Chief Fertelman says the bad guys had that rigged as well.
On the backside of a credit card, your typical credit card, there'll be a telephone number on there to call for questions or disputes, and that was pre-programmed into this person's phone, the suspect's phone, to look like she was calling that number.
And suspicious Bargains and Buyout workers could even talk to that supposed bank employee.
They would then tell them how to override the safeguards on the credit card and go ahead and charge thousands of dollars worth of merchandise.
The thieves had 3 U-Hauls filled with merchandise, but Greenhills police put an officer in an unmarked car to follow them. One van was stopped by Springfield Township Police on the Norwood Lateral near Paddock Road. 2 other vans were found in the 1600 block of Ray Street in the Over the Rhine. Chief Fertelman has this advice for any merchant handling credit cards on a daily basis.
Don't bend the rules. If the credit card doesn't go through, it's best to have the potential buyer of the merchandise wait a few days rather than risk losing thousands and thousands of dollars.
Very, very good advice for any retailer. Again, no arrests in the case yet, but Chief Fertelman basically says that it's going to get a lot bigger as investigators dig into all these details. Tom McKee, 9 on your side, live in Greenhills.
All right, Tom, thanks.